Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So just following back from my last video, one of my properties, which is property number 2 in the UK. I'm just going to give you an update on this one. Right, so in the kitchen area over here, we had a steel beam going across. But many years ago, I think a lot of DIYs, even in general nowadays, with a lot of people that do DIY, sometimes they overdo things. So don't know why they put a beam there, and then there's a cast iron pipe going there. So, but it just made the room look a bit weird. So at the moment, what we're gonna do, we're gonna have the same height going across. Yeah, so it just didn't make sense. As you can see here, that used to be a ceiling there, like a drop ceiling. Yeah, but I'll give you an update upstairs to see what the lads have done, the joiner. There's a couple of things I'm not happy with, but yeah, I will explain on that. So here we go. Yeah, so this is the main bedroom. Again, the place is not tidy. It should be a bit tidier than this, but yeah, that's that. Yeah, so anyone that's listening, anyway, I could be wrong. I'm not an expert, but they've done a great job for this drop-down ceiling. But the joists are too close, so therefore we're losing materials, because what they've done is 30 centimeter distance, but I think they could have gone to 40 centimeter distance, and at least, you know, save us a bit of timber on the, you know, right at the end. Because I think at the moment this timber, one timber is about £6.50. So yeah, so imagine if they're doing this downstairs and everywhere, going across here, and then in here as well. Like, it's sort of necessary. It's a good job, but it's just unnecessary. So it's always best to save money where you can save money, but at the same time doing the right thing, you know, doing the right job. So yeah, this is it. Again, it's a bit of a mess. I have to get one of the guys to come over and clean. Health and safety is nowhere to be seen on this site. Luckily, I've got my PPE. Yeah. So this there. Toilet that we normally use, but yeah, I've just cancelled it downstairs, so no more toilet. But yeah, this is how it looks so far. The bathroom is going to be over there. Right now I'm going to go in the bathroom, so I'll just give you an idea of what we're going to do here. So in this section here is going to be a toilet, a bath there, and then over here it's going to be sink, and then over there a towel rad. Now if you're standing in a bath this way, we're gonna have a niche here, you know, like a little box with some spotlights in there, just to make it, you know, just to make it look a bit high end, if that makes sense. Yeah, so this is it. So you can see again, I don't think they needed to do that, you know, but hey ho. I'll make sure that downstairs I don't do the same thing. But again, if you're trying to save money, these are the things you have to look out for, and it's important for, you know, to do your own research, just making sure, you know, you're educating yourself, so people don't really bullshit you, or, you know, trying to scam you, or so yeah, just in general, really, just do the right thing for yourself. Do some due diligence in terms of, like, you know, knowing what you do, you know, knowing exactly what you're getting into, and you have to be fully invested, because some people would be like, oh yeah, I've seen something on Pinterest or TikTok or whatever it is, and then they end up finding, you know, bad builders and bad people, and then they get scammed, because, you know, these people will come over and say this, that, just because it sounds right, it doesn't mean it's right. So yeah, you have to educate yourself. It's really important. Yeah, just going outside now. This is the street. yeah, so that's it. Yeah, so at the moment I'm gonna remove this, because that's where the steel beam was resting, and that bit as well. This morning I've got a skip guy coming over, and then I need to go over to another job. So once the skip is there, I'm gonna leave, and then yeah, but slowly but surely we're getting there. I can't wait for this project to finish so we can crack on with property number 3 or number 4, depending how we do, how quickly we can finish this project. I think we might go for 2 properties instead of 1. Yeah, onwards and upwards. I mean, the aim is to just trying to like add a property every single time we sell a property. So I'll break it down. So what I'm trying to say is, now on the 3rd property, instead of just getting the 3rd property, we're gonna go for 3rd and 4th, and then once we finish the 3rd and the 4th, and then we're gonna go for the 5th, 6th and 7th, if that makes sense, like that. And then once we get to a point, I think maybe 10 properties, that's when we're gonna change it, the strategy slightly. We're gonna start aiming for, like, HMOs, and then once we've got a couple of HMOs, we might start going to commercial side. Yeah, with that. So hopefully everything goes really well. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Follow the journey, because everything's real, no bullshitting. Like I said, I'm here to get my hands dirty, and as time goes on, I'll start explaining as well about other things I've learned, that happen behind all this. So all the financing, how to get a mortgage, or make sure you're complying with the building regs, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.